And we are back again. Hello again, everybody, and welcome to the second edition of my new series called WWE Turn Alert with the Club of the Man 1993. And we had another nice heel turn tonight happen on SmackDown Live on the January 17th, 2017 edition of SmackDown Live it is. SmackDown Live has been kicking Raw right in the butt these first 2 weeks of 2017, as it has been for most of the time since the brand split happened, and they've done 2 turns already this year in WWE, both of them on SmackDown Live. Both of them were great ones. This was a little bit more anticipated. Well, a little more expected, we shall say, because for a couple weeks now, we've been hearing rumors of a speculation of this person's return. And we didn't know how they would return, if they would return, and if they would definitely go to SmackDown Live. But it happened tonight. Now, here's the thing. They didn't drag this out for too long like they are doing with the Emelina thing on Raw. But no, for a couple weeks now, we have been seeing this La Luchadora character coming around, interfering with matches with Becky Lynch. And of course, helping out Alexa Bliss for the most part. And tonight, in a steel cage match to avoid La Luchadora's interference, they had a championship match between Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss. But of course, La Luchadora found her way inside, and Alexa Bliss is still your SmackDown Women's Champion. Afterwards, there was a beatdown on Becky Lynch, but Becky got up and started to fight back, and she'd been fighting to figure out who it was that was La Luchadora. They fooled us a few weeks ago when Alexa Bliss came out dressed as La Luchadora, and we thought we were going to find out that night she was ripping the mask off. But I like how they did this. They had the camera angle set that you wouldn't see right away who La Luchadora was when you ripped the mask off. And who did it end up being? It was Mickie James. Yes, Mickie James, after 7 years, is back on the main roster of WWE. I say on the main roster because, as we all know, back at NXT TakeOver Toronto, she came back she appeared for the first time to wrestle in a match against Asuka for the NXT Women's Championship, which was a great way, I think, to get her back in action against a great opponent like Asuka, and she's back to stay for a while. I remember a couple months ago, I was saying, one thing I'm a little disappointed with the brand split is the returns. There haven't really been any big dramatic returns they made it seem like they were going to be. We had Rhino, which, alright, I'll take that one. Kurt Hawkins, what are you doing with him now? Who else returned? Crap, there's somebody else. Oh, Jinder Mahal, who cares about that one? But no, this one nails the cake. This takes the cake right here. Mickie James returning, and of course turning heel because she did return as a face at NXT TakeOver Toronto. And I think this is a great move for SmackDown. You know, Raw could use some more women, honestly, but who cares? SmackDown Live is a great show. Raw, I'll just watch just to watch it. I don't really care much anymore unless they're going to actually try. And you know what? Now, at first, SmackDown's roster looks small, but now, especially with this women's division, how they've been building all 8 of these women now. Yes, right. There's now 8 women on the SmackDown roster, which I think it's really expanding this roster, creating a lot of feuds. Great feuds, great storylines, and that's done a great job writing the women believing that anybody on that women's roster for SmackDown Live can be a champion. And these great storytelling, we just had a great feud between Carmella and Nikki Bella. Now it's even brewing great between Nikki Bella and Natalya. I posted on my Twitter a few weeks ago actually last week, that if they would be having a Nikki Bella and Natalya feud a couple years ago, I wouldn't care. But with how great SmackDown Live has been, now I do. So props to you, SmackDown Live, right there. But as for Mickie James, what are things in store for her return, and for her heel turn? It's a great way. She's a veteran. It's not like she's new and we've been waiting for her to come up to the main roster or anything like that. But she's a veteran. I think her heel tactics, especially if she's gonna be teaming up with Alexa Bliss, could help elevate her for a little bit. Have a power duo or something like that. And try to elevate her, with eventually maybe one of them would turn on the other and feud with each other. But I would have any women on the main roster, both Raw and SmackDown, even Asuka, or really Asuka's the only, or even Ember Moon, any of the talented women we have in the WWE, I would pay to see any of them face Mickie James. Charlotte, Bayley, if Paige returns, yes. Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Bella, Natalya. Any of them, I'll take them to see. I haven't been able to watch too much of Mickie James in the past. I know she's had some craziness to her in some of her storylines. I think in 2006 there was one with her and Trish Stratus, and she was kind of a little cuckoo. But you know what? I've heard a lot of great things about Mickie James. I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen with Mickie James, and I think a great move put her on SmackDown Live and bring her back. Another exciting move. SmackDown, you've done it again. You are 2 for 2 on turns. We've had 2 turns this year to discuss so far in this new series of WWE Turn Alert. Let's hope for more great turns to discuss. So what are your thoughts thoughts on the Mickie James return and her returning as a heel. Leave your comments down below. Follow me on Twitter at DemandAirboy93 and stay tuned for more WWE Turn Alert.